Hi, this video is about how to restore your license plate frame. So I've got this old license plate frame that I've had in my garage now for about 40 years. It's 60 years old. It came with my 62 Chevy that I bought in 1971. The 62 is all restored. And the last thing I need to do is restore this license plate frame. Now you may say, well, gee, this license plate frame looks pretty good. But this is after I've been grinding on it with these grinding stones over here for the last couple hours. And the frame was covered with pits, sharp pits that, were raised up from the surface. Pretty ugly. The chrome was flaking off. And you can see some of the scars left by some of the pits over here that I haven't ground down to the base metal yet. So it looks pretty bad, and so my first thought was, well, I'll grind the pits off and then I'll get it re-chromed. But re-chroming costs around here a minimum of $225 because of all the chemicals and waste that's produced. And they have to dispose of that stuff. So you can re-chrome this license plate bracket along with a few other parts if you want for the same $225 minimum. So anyway, the next thing I decided I would check out is chrome paint. So I looked online for chrome paint, and there is one that's pretty good. It's called Easy Chrome, made by a company called ALSA. And there's a guy online who shows you how to use it. He sprays it on some parts and then he paints it on some parts with a brush. And it actually looks pretty nice. Hard to tell the difference between that and real chrome. So I checked that out online, but it's like $139, so not cheap. So I decided to keep grinding on this for a while and see where it went. And I was surprised to see that this surface can actually be polished up pretty good. So you can see over here where I've done the most grinding, it actually looks pretty nice. So the next step is going to be to grind some more, try to get the rest of these scars off here, get down to the base metal. So this is my frame sit down here on the workbench. I won't bore you with all the things that I tried to do that didn't work out. I'll just tell you what did work. So as I said before, the first thing I did was polish it with these stones and my electric drill. That took a while to grind everything down to smooth metal. Then the next thing I did was I went to 400 grit sandpaper and then 2000 grit sandpaper. Sometimes I used the palm sander, sometimes I didn't, just depended on where I was sanding, the shape of for big flat surfaces, of course, you can use the palm sander. Otherwise, you have to use some finger power. So, and then the last thing I did, which worked really good, is this Flitz. I bought this at Home Depot for $8.70. All you do is you follow the directions. You use one of these microfiber cloths. These are fantastic for polishing. And then you get it wet. You put a dab of Flitz on it, and then you just use your finger and polish it. You can watch it turn into a beautiful finish right before your eyes. So that's how I did it. You notice a little damage to the Chevy insignia that was pre-existing. Metal damage, there wasn't much I could do about that. So that's it. Next I'll take it out in the sun and show it to you how it looks out in the sunshine. So this is how it looks out in the sunshine. Quite shiny. To do the black background, I just masked off the frame and sprayed it with black Rust-Oleum. And then for the letters, I just came back and resanded the letters and repolished them. I thought about doing them with white paint like original, but that was sort of messy. And actually I like the chrome letters even better. So that's how I did it. Well, good luck with your project.